Hi there, I'm Seb Maley, and in this video we'll have a look at the recent IR35 case involving the well-known TV presenter and journalist Kaye Adams. Now, if you think you've heard us talking about this before, it's because we have several times. To describe this case as a saga or an ordeal for Miss Adams is putting it lightly. This is now the fourth time the case has gone to court, and even more ridiculously is the fourth time that HMRC have been unsuccessful in arguing that she was caught by IR35. In fact, this case has been rumbling on for over 9 years and serves as a stark illustration of the mountain that freelance workers are forced to climb to prove their innocence when faced with HMRC inquiries around tax status. As we have covered on many occasions, for the past 10 years or so, HMRC have put a huge amount of focus on targeting high-profile TV and radio presenters under the Chapter 8 versions of the IR35 rules. The rules were reformed in 2021 to bring in a new Chapter 10, which pushed responsibility and liability onto the engager of the worker. But in the years before that, HMRC launched numerous challenges into individuals working for the BBC, Sky and various other organisations. Because of the length of time HMRC take in conducting investigations, many of these cases are still ongoing, and many will be taking a similar course as Ms. Adams' case through the tribunal system. Kaye Adams first went to tribunal back in April 2019, where the judge agreed with her opinion that she was outside IR35. HMRC then appealed the result, and the case went on to an upper tribunal in November 2020. The judge there agreed with the first tier result, and HMRC appealed yet again, which meant the case went to the Court of Appeal in February 2022. It was here that the judges found that some errors in law had been made and, frustratingly for Ms. Adams, sent the case back to a first-tier tribunal to be reheard, which eventually happened in October 2023. In November, the result was released, which confirmed yet again that the judge agreed that Ms. Adams was outside IR35. Now, in theory, HMRC could appeal the result again and could take it back to an upper tribunal for a second time. The reality is that HMRC will have spent a huge amount of money on this case already, a sum which will far outweigh the actual tax liability at stake. So it's doubtful, but not out of the question, that they will. It is important that we also consider Ms. Adams' position. She too will have spent far more on her defence than the liability involved, not to mention having the stress of this case hanging over her for 9 years. I think a huge credit is due to her for continuing to make a stand where others may, completely understandably, have buckled and admitted defeat. The case demonstrates what contractors across all spectrums, whether a TV presenter or an IR35 consultant, have had to contend with for the last 23 years. The reform to the rules alleviates this burden to a point, but we are seeing similar compliance activity in things like the MSC legislation, which will continue to impact contractors. Hopefully for Ms. Adams, this puts an end to her ordeal, and hopefully the result will have a positive knock-on effect for others still going through litigation with HMRC. We will, of course, keep you posted on any further developments, so please subscribe to our channel and socials for regular updates. See you next time.